How old were you? I was 7. This boy, Dima Osakov, he lived in the same neighborhood as me in Moscow, Russia. And our moms used to take turns to walk us to school. Then after school, Dima would call me and say, "Hi, what's our math homework for today?" And I would diligently reply, "Exercise 4 on page 7. An hour later, he would call again. "Hi, what's our math homework for today?" And without any hesitation in my voice and without any acknowledgement that he just called an hour before with that same very question, I would diligently reply once again, "Exercise 4 on page 7. Later that evening, another phone call. My mom picks up. "Oh, it's Dima. It's for you. He probably wants to know what the math homework for today is." This must have been a clear sign of interest. And I was quite impressed with his ingenuity. I mean, at the age of 7, to come up with the idea to call in the first place, and then to think of reasons to call, I thought it was really cute. And then, when we played outside in winter, in the sub-freezing Russian cold, Dima would come out with his beautiful shiny sleds and offer us girls a ride. This girl, Sveta, with a bright red hat and a big fluffy pom-pom on top, all smiles, no front teeth, said she would like a ride. How much I wanted to have a hat with a bright big pom-pom. Dima looked her up and down, then winked at me, pointed at me and said, "Nah, she's the only one I take for rides." She might have had the pom-pom, but I had Dima's attention. I was smitten. He must have been the one. And so there it was, blissful paradise. We would walk hand in hand to school, holding hands. We would sit next to each other in class, and that was our first grade love. That lasted for a while, until a new boy, Ivan, transferred from another school. He was this chubby kid with a perfectly, astonishingly round face and snot smeared across his meaty cheeks. His shirt has stains of a sort all over, and his shoelaces were never tied. One afternoon, the 3 of us were in a school hallway, and Ivan looked at both of us, pointed his finger right at us, and said, "Na na 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 na, you are in love." Then he looked Dima right in the eye and said, "I dare you to kiss her." And then I blushed. "Kiss me? Ew, gross." So I quickly analyzed the situation and figured the best thing to do would be to point my finger right back at him. But as I couldn't think of anything to say, I just grabbed my stuff and ran away. And that was that. That was the end of our beautiful first grade love. Dima Osakov. It just was never the same after that. And so, from the ages between 8 and 11, I stayed single. Deciding it was best I stay away from relationships and focus on myself.